Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy El Ma'at. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. Most of y'all already know the routine, but if you don't, remember to hit that like button as you come in. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Alright, family, the moment has arrived. So let's get into this first topic. Will is finally leaving that bald-headed demon. Put it up. Put it up.
Will Smith is finally, after being separated from Jada since 2016, remember we told you that and they said we were lying? Y'all remember all that? First of all, shout out to the day one winos, okay? That's been here since 2015, right? Listen to me. All the August Alsina stuff and the spiritual marriage, them getting married on the beach, over the water, jumping over the broomstick, and Jada saying, listen, I will never leave Will Smith. He is my life partner. They are life partners. Even Will has talked.
Let me translate what that meant. I'm never leaving Will Smith's money. Message. That's what that really translates to. I am never leaving Will Smith's money. That's what that really translated to. But that nigga got a prenup. But the problem with that is the prenup is like 30 years old, so he came into different types. He's gonna try to take it back.
Talked about it. And we told y'all that this whole marriage was PR. You know, they felt like they were stronger together. You know, they sell everybody. They sell Jada. They sell the kids. You know what I'm saying? They for sale too. The kids' dogs is for sale. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff, right? And so we told y'all about this, and y'all just couldn't get it through your head that your favorite couple would be living apart and be separated and be dating other people, and especially Jada dating another bisexual man, August Alsina. But y'all could not believe all of that, right? I have to kind of remind y'all about the stuff that we get, and then it comes out later and you're like, oh, Tasha did say that, right? So we got a call he's done with the PR of it all. The life partnership is not working. He has a woman that he's in love with, and she is not black, and he is.
Let me find out. Will found himself a white girl who really appreciates. I don't blame him. Though. I don't blame him. I do not blame him. I do not blame him, yo. If he really went out and found a white girl, say she's not black, so that means she could be anything. I mean, she could be anything. But I'm pretty sure it's a white woman.
Now talking to lawyers. The issue, and so he is setting up to divorce Jada. Now, this is going to be a messy divorce because you have to understand the prenup that was signed. Because remember, when he met Jada, Jada was just kind of a small time actress that was being passed around Hollywood between Tupac and everybody else that would take pussy, right? And so he decided to just fall in love with it, you know, because she's sexually charged. She's a hypersexual.
Oh my God.
And she, you know, the girl couldn't even go to sleep without masturbating and shit at 15 and 16.
Jesus Christ.
So she just been popping that pussy all down Baltimore, all the way up to California.
Message.
And popped it up.
She said she was popping that pussy all the way up and down Baltimore, California. And she was. Imagine, you know, when she did have a job, when she did was working, she was fucking every nigga on the set. Apparently, like when she did have a job, she was fucking every nigga on the set. So imagine every time your wife go to work, you gotta worry about her fucking niggas on the set. Because she's so hypersexual. Or whatever I say, hypersexual. I mean, that, you know, niggas find women like that and they think it's good at first. But then reality sets in. What's gonna happen when I'm away? What's gonna happen when this bitch walk out the door? I don't think he took him. He was young, and I don't think he took that into account. Like, what's gonna happen when this chick, when I'm away doing a movie? Oh, we know what happened. He said, gaggle of work, husbands. Imagine, you know, when he walks out the door, and you know, she, you know, hypersexual women, they can't go without it. And masturbation doesn't do it for them. Eventually, they need the real thing. Trust me, I dated a hypersexual woman. I couldn't even watch a fucking movie that had sex in it without her fucking molesting me.
Jesus Christ.
Like it got bad. So like I said, I've been in it. And at first it's good. Like you like, yeah, man, I'm getting it all the time, morning, night. And then eventually you can't go to sleep without having sex with her. You can't wake up without having sex with her. You can't watch a movie without having sex with her. It starts to take toll. You ever see the movie Ray? When she was like, "Come on, Ray, Mama got some more peach cobbler for you, baby," and he had to pour water on himself. That's a hypersexual woman.
From Philadelphia, had a wife and all, and ended up leaving that wife and married Jada, right? Jada locked it down. And there was a prenup that was signed at the time, but that prenup is almost 30 years old. And so a lot of things were accumulated during the marriage. I'm hearing that the reason it you know, they kind of came up with the life partnership is because they felt like the brand was stronger together at one point. But, you know, since...
But that's one thing I don't get. Like, a prenup is a prenup. A prenup is a prenup. You know, it should count for something. Like, the prenup is you walk away with, you came in this bitch with. What he accumulated during the marriage shouldn't matter in my eyes. My personal opinion. That shouldn't matter. You know, that's still his money. But, you know, some people, some states, law don't see it that way. So he's gonna give up again a lot of that money. How much is Will Smith worth? How much is Will Smith's net worth? He earned $12 million just this year, so he's worth about $300-400 million, right? She's gonna take a good 150 of that. She's gonna take a good 150 of that. I don't know. It depends on how good his lawyer is. She might take a good 150 of that. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in, family.
He's been able to face so much scrutiny and just public humiliation, and his career is still intact while Jada is at the house doing... What is Jada doing right now?
Nothing.
Besides every time Jada got a job and she was screwing somebody on the set.
Stop it. Get some help.
Right.
Couldn't even trust her to go to work.
This boy's a motherfucking dummy.
Hypersexual. According to Bilal Pillhead. What is Jada doing right now to remotely keep Will's brand afloat. Will is a brand in himself, and I think he felt like during that Black Love era, the Jet magazines, you know, the BT, all that stuff back when we was like, oh my God, like they are
Black
the perfect couple. They have a relationship that's just so big, and then when you open it up and you see that it's all PR and it's press, and now
I tell you, Will deserves an Oscar for playing that off itself. Because we thought that nigga was the happiest nigga in the world. Come to find out, he was the most miserable. He deserves an Oscar for that by itself. Because we thought that nigga struck gold. He found the perfect woman. He played that off so smooth and so well. I don't know, man. He played that off real well. Lighthouse, piece of well. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. He played that shit off so well. We really thought that she and they was the perfect couple. Come to find out that nigga was miserable.
He's had a rude awakening. It's like, why am I here? Why am I staying here? Why did I allow her to, to talk me into being life partners when he was the one that left her? He left Jada. Gave her everything. Still wasn't enough. Built her a house. Gave her women when she wanted women.
What?
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
Here's the thing. I don't give a damn who Will Smith is cracking. As long as he cracking on that film. As I said during my comedy interview.
That's true.
That's sitting at 1 million+ views right now. I said, don't nobody give a damn about Will being gay.
Oh, no, he didn't. Miss Peaches?
We always kind of knew. Right?
Oh, I ain't seen that part.
Like,
I ain't get this far. I heard Will turned that young boy from Empire out. They said Will was the reason why he went crazy, because Will was clapping them geese. I don't know, all them niggas in Hollywood is either gay or bisexual. I mean, Tyler Perry's best friend came out and said, yeah, that nigga good and gay. I mean, everybody knew. We gonna get in there too. That's another subject I forgot. Everybody knew. Like, what's up? Everybody knew that man was good and gay. Nobody just wanted to admit it because Tyler Perry was doing all that Christian shit. There's a lot of gay Christians out there. Come on, man. Everybody choir director was gay.
Oh, no, he didn't. Miss Peaches?
And everybody ignored it. The choir in every church, you tell me your choir director wasn't gay. You go ahead and tell me your choir director wasn't gay. You go ahead and tell me the head deacon is either the head deacon or the fucking choir director. You tell me them niggas wasn't gay. People knew they was gay, they just ignored it. Same thing with Tyler Perry. Yeah, he was knocking his boots too. Yeah, Dwayne Martin, the bull from what's that Tupac movie? He played him in My Wife and Kids. He played Will on My Wife and Kids. Yeah. Yeah. He was definitely clapping them knees. The bull said he came in and he found them niggas Will tearing that ass up. I don't get that shit, bro. Like, how it ain't enough fame in the world, bro. You can offer me to. I know. People say a lot of niggas say that till the money sitting in front of them. I can't do it, bro. I would never be able to look my son in his face as a man. I would never be able to look another man in the face as a man after I did like Come on, bro. My pride would not allow me to do it. I know shit. My family be mad at me. Nigga, you turned down that $1 million. You turned down that $1 billion. He wanted my ass. All right, yeah. The whole family be mad at me. Nigga, you turned down that $1 million. What the fuck is wrong with you? He wanted my cheeks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
If it's causing you to have to allegedly beat the shit out of her,
all of us, that's what it was called.
let's not forget, they say the reason her face
all of
was
us,
like
yeah,
that
that's
is
what it
because
was
he
called.
reconstructed it. And then he had to pay for the reconstruction, according to Bilal, according to close friends and family. She done took him through so much, disrespected him, humiliated him.
Humiliated me.
Would say in front of his friends, don't make me go get that strap on you.
What?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Hypersexual women ain't got no boundaries in bed. That's why.
In front of his friends? Even if that was the case, I would have slapped the shit out of her. That's the only way you can get your manhood back. You know what I mean? Good. She was saying in front of his friends, don't make me go get that strap on. I'm coming from here. I'd fuck around and twist my body. Right? One. Kapow! How the fuck? Even if that was the case, you getting backhand. I don't condone and hitting women, and I never think a man should hit a woman. To a certain extent. And that's one of those certain extents. That's one of those certain to a certain extent, and that's where I draw the line. I do not condone hitting women ever, to a certain extent. Let my wife say some shit like that, and I know it is, and it ain't true. I know it ain't true, and she's just saying that to embarrass you, whether it's true or not. That's fucking embarrassing in front of your homeboys. Spin on them, King. Hey, Quaz, that would have been a. That's how much I would have cocked that back. Spin on them, King. Kapow! You ever see Blue Street when he? I'd hit her with one of those. Who was it, Blue Street, Dave Chappelle?
While she was around here putting a strap on August Alsina. And it's hard for y'all to even come to terms talking about that boy gay. He got a whole boyfriend.
Yeah, everybody knew August was gay. His features. He was too soft. Like he was singing thug shit. And I'm like, this soft ass nigga singing this thug ass shit. I do not believe him. I will never believe a nigga with a nose ring is a thug, including Pop.
Prostate massage. Did all that to that boy. That's why he was on that dope real bad, fighting them demons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she fucked Will and that's how you know you with a demon. She fucked two niggas up at the same time. Two superstars. She fucked them up at the same time.
A boy to a boyfriend. Was in love with Jada. Jada gave him the best of both worlds, the femininity and the masculinity of it. That's why he liked his prostate massage. Did all that to that boy. That's why he was on that dope real bad, fighting them demons and stuff like that. You ain't the only one. I don't know how that story didn't get out when it happened, because I'd have told everybody. And so I'm gonna be honest with you. I am extremely happy that Will is finally waking up. I am too. And seeing it for who she is. Philly be in the building. So, now, I ain't gonna lie, you was embarrassing the shit out of us, Philly. You the biggest nigga out of Philly. You the biggest nigga out of Philly. Philly niggas, we don't play that shit. We do not play that shit.
You did a lot of shit that Philly niggas don't do. And it's a lot of green niggas from Philly, but nobody from Philly is as green as him. Like, I know a lot of niggas that ain't thugs, but they still don't play the shit that Will was letting slide. I know a lot of niggas that's not thugs, that ain't about that street life, ain't never been in the streets. They still wouldn't let that shit slide.
Yeah, he ready to sign them papers.
Yeah, Philly stand up on that.
You know she gonna come out and try to.
The whole Philly is rejoicing right now.
What happened to the life partner? Where all that at?
Put your bitch ass out my.
We need another boys. Let's go. Come on, it's time to work. She ain't been to work in a long time.
I ain't gonna lie with you. I definitely would say it. Everybody was saying that shit too. Like, come on, we don't need another Bad Boys, man. Come on, man, with the Bad Boys. And then we saw Bad Boys, the last one, and was like, all right, we need another one. all right. Yeah, we need another one. We gonna run this out like Fast and Furious. It gets better and better and better. Every movie got better. Reggie stole the show though.
We need more Reggie. Life partnership, remember? But she gonna get her just due. She gonna get her just due. So she, was a part of the marriage, and it's gonna be hard to enforce a prenup that was 30 years old. They're supposed to re-amend the prenup, but because, she's so good at clocking cat, he forgot to update it, and it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a huge fight. And apparently he has summoned a big Jewish firm. And another...
Oh, he got some Jews on his side? Oh, she might not get a job. She got some Jews on his side? He might not get a job. She might not get a job. The Jewish motherfuckers got power and connections. He went to the Jews. That nigga went to the Jews. He said, fuck that. She ain't getting none of this money.
Other thing that kept them from divorcing too was Scientology. And so Scientology doesn't believe in divorce. And I hear that he has left them. And that's the reason why he's able to make that decision as well, too. And so, I wish him nothing but the best because she got to go. Jada was always the problem. We're not going to sit here and cap like she was. Okay?
No, she wasn't. She was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
What am I wino saying in the chat?
All right.
You better be careful, little buddy.